Oh, hi, thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage.
Hi, chap. Give me just a sec to do some things. One moment. Turn that up. Okay, advanced properties, mic, let me be able to hear myself. Yeah, you can hear all the mouse clicks. Okay, how's that? How's that sound? Oh, that's crisp. Okay, not terrible. We'll take it for now. I definitely just muted myself. That's fine. Hold on. Monitor off. Okay. How we doing, chat? Let me... Properties...
It's exclamation point oak, a space, and then whatever you want to add to his list.
Jesus. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. Isn't there 5 of you?
Rosie's not making it today. She's not feeling great.
Okay.
Yeah, Rosie
Yeah, I
did.
don't think Rosie's gonna make it.
I am not prepared. I don't have any of my stream lights on. Give me just a sec.
Holy moly, Rocket.
Listen.
This is why sometimes people wake up with more than 10 minutes until they're supposed to be somewhere.
Well, I'm not most people, am I?
No, you are not.
I wake up
And
3 hours before I have to
That's
be
why we
somewhere.
love you, Rocket.
Oh my god, my light, my neon sign is
I'll
on.
do that. I know. I know. I've been awake for so long, you guys. I've been awake for like 10 hours.
Math,
Sounds
why?
like woke me up at 5 a.m. 6
It was
a.m. 6
past
a.m.
9 at night for me. I've been awake since 6 in the morning.
Awesome. Alright, so we're gonna make great decisions today, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, we're all making
Uh-huh.
perfect decisions. Minna's been in Last Life all day, and then, which was chaotic, by the way, you guys. Oh my gosh.
I know
Why
I've
so
not had a nap
cute?
today either, so your healers might not be very switched on with paying attention to people's healths.
Awesome. That's gonna be great. Don't die, please. I beg you.
My goodness.
Once again, just kind of recap
I'll
how
try
I'm
not
gonna
to die.
handle player deaths. If one of you die, you're out for the next 2 sessions before you get to come back. So, dying has real consequences. Don't die.
I thought it was one session.
Normally you just make a new character.
Yeah, you told us one session. Now it's 2.
I've changed my mind.
He was very upset about how the last battle went.
Listen, they were not good. It was supposed to be like a big battle, and y'all just. It's fine. I'm not bitter or anything.
By the way, Rocket, I invited you to a stream together if you want to have a shared chat.
All right, give me 1 second, because I still. 1 second. 'Cause 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 I Where is it? Where does that come through? I don't even know. Just gonna refresh real quick. I didn't get it. Rocket, type exclamation point, ADA, set active, false. You got it.
And then
I've
also
been trying
join
to
the
try and
shared
send you
chat
the
if you
invite. You keep
haven't.
saying I've already sent it to you.
It took forever for it
There
to
it is.
show up
Quick
in my
accept. Okay.
notification.
Copy this, open up Chrome, Google Chrome. Hey.
Also, I hate that
paste
you
it.
have to only open it up in Chrome.
I know, it's so stupid.
Rocket! Hi, Rocket!
Hi.
Rocket joined the shared chat, you guys.
We're all together for
I
this
did join the shared
chaos.
Yeah,
chat.
we are. Yeah.
Okay. Close that, close that, close that. Close all the things. Are we ready?
Nope.
Alright.
Misty!
I should probably have
Recap
both.
time.
Hold on.
Are we ready? I don't know. Rocket just dropped a bombshell on me that we'd be out for 2 sessions if something
sessions.
happened to our character.
Don't die.
I'm
I
not
mean,
okay with it.
I need death to have actual consequences.
I mean, being out a whole session would be a consequence.
We did level up last time. I remember
You
that.
did level up. You are all now level 3. And you will stay level 3
Wait,
for a little
what?
while, actually.
I'm what level?
3.
I'm
Three.
level 2.
You are now
Yeah.
level.
Oh,
You leveled
level
up last
2.
session, remember? Oh, wait.
Oh,
No,
No,
maybe
we
y'all
leveled
did
up
to
level
level
up to level
2.
2. Sorry, that's my bad.
Yeah.
Level 1 to level 2. I'm like,
Okay.
yeah,
Like,
Chris,
wait,
you can
wait,
level
wait,
up
wait.
too.
I was
Did
gonna
we
say, I'm
have
certain I did my level.
Yeah.
did we have a long rest or anything at the
Yeah,
end?
we can say y'all took a y'all hang out in that room for a bit, and while you're exploring
long
whatnot,
rest?
you chill for a bit. Yeah.
Take
Yay for
long
long rest.
rest.
I don't
Woo!
remember how to do that.
Do
Oh, there it is. Long rest.
recover.
Take long rest. Long rest taken. Okay.
Long
Cool.
rest taken. All right.
Yay. I'm
Awesome.
so happy because I had ran into that wall
Oh yeah, I
and
forgot
still had
about
1 hit point down, so now I no longer do. Thank you.
that. You're welcome. Okay, I have Midna's stream pulled up.
Let's see.
Let me pull
I
up
saw
mine.
that recap and character introductions were requested in chat. So
All right, let's go ahead. I'll do my little intro, and then we'll go around and we'll do my thing. Okay. Gotta get ready. Crack it. Oh my god, my neck actually cracked. All right. Hello and welcome to this month's episode of Scythen Universe, my custom D&D campaign. I'm your host and DM for this Dungeons and Dragons adventure, Rocket. Joining me today we have. One of you just say something.
Something.
All right. We have Lyra Songweaver, played by
Mama Melissa.
Raina Wildfoot, played by
Midna Potter.
Throck the Fierce, played by
Shallow Stack.
and Calandra, played by.
oh wait, did I unmute? I can't
You
tell.
did unmute. Played by me.
Excellent.
All right. Last session, our adventurers made their way to the circus, where they got into a little bit of a rough patch. If I can find my notes here, not open Snapchat. Last episode, our players made their way to the circus, where they met a lovely circus man who was trying to kill them. They got into a very large battle, fought a bunch of magical circus men, came out very victorious, freeing the slaves of the circus, and they now sit in the ringleader's study. Doesn't sound like they did a lot last session, but it was a long session, so
And we freed all the prisoners.
You did free all the prisoners. They are freed and very grateful. What would you like to do? All four of you now sit in the ringleader's study, which I definitely remember his name being Top. You sit in Top's study. His body lay lifeless next to you.
Yeah, we pilfered his body, we pilfered the room, we freed everybody.
This is true.
I'm guessing. What was the name of the person we were looking for?
You weren't looking for like any specific person. Lloyd just sent you to free the slaves. Like there wasn't a specific person he was wanting. He just wanted his performers back, and there were several that were taken.
Yeah.
Well, I guess
so
I
I-
want to make sure to alert. Up you go. I think is there like a local authority as well that we can contact so they can come and actually take care of the prisoners and get them all back
There's
home again safely.
If you want to make your way out of the circus, if you just kind of look around, you will find some local authority that is like walking the streets at night. It's now close to probably like 10 o'clock. So the people you see, there's going to be very few and far between of people that you see. So finding a police officer, it might take you a bit, but you could definitely find one.
Oh, that's what I would want to do.
I mean, don't we also want to let Lloyd know that he has his performers back?
That's true.
See
Y'all
if,
made a
like,
deal with him
you know.
to go do this for information.
Yeah,
So
yeah, so that we
Yeah,
can
he
get our
was really
reward.
cute.
Yeah, we
I
need
think
to
we
go
should
back.
talk to him again.
and then
Yeah, we need to go back and get our info.
okay. So y'all are gonna make your way out.
Did I use my
Yeah.
I can't remember if I used my tablet last week just to inspect the prisoners, just to make sure that they were all like healthy and okay.
You did
My
not
pen
do
stopped
anything like
working.
that. However, when you released them, they were like very grateful and then booked it out of there. Like they were not hanging around.
Yes, none of them are lingering, right? None of them are still with us.
No prisoner is eager to stick around, so they mostly like they're out of there. You might find one that's
So-
still like
so they
trying to
all
find
took
the
off.
exit, but for the most part, they're gone.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So y'all are gonna make your way out of the circus. You make your way back down the hallway full of all the loose cages. You enter the main ring where all the people are coming to watch. In the middle of that ring, you now see a metallic box of sorts with what appears to be a control panel on the top of it. That is all you see as you're making your way back into the main room of the circus. Everything else appears to be exactly the same.
Can I scan the box?
Absolutely, you can. I think literally anyone else might have a better time, but absolutely, roll it. Roll me a d20.
I would like to do that as well after her roll.
Okay.
Just a d20 or something else?
Let me remember what I decided real quick. I have all my notes, but they're real manic and like nothing necessarily is coherent in this entire thing. Do a perception. Add perception to it.
Perception. I'm looking for perception.
Okay.
There it is. Nine.
9. All right. Let me try and open my dice here, and I'm going to roll to see if you beat that. Which you do. I rolled a 3. All right. So you scan the box, and your whole thing with your tablet is it states the obvious and what you notice, right? So your tablet's gonna come back with this looks similar to the thing that was on our ship. To the control panel that's on our ship. And that's all you have. Also, actually, then there's a bottom line too that says I kind of like the color green on buttons, and that's it.
I rolled a 16 for my one. Also, what does my tablet scan for exactly?
Your tablet is going to be. You haven't really used your tablet a whole lot. I'm not going to tell you. We're just going to wait and see.
I've used it once, I think, but I can't remember where I used it for. I used it once last session, and that was it. But I can't remember.
I
'cause
don't
I've lost my
remember what my
notepad.
tablet does either.
I've lost my notepad,
So,
so I kind of.
Here's what y'all do know. You know, MM states more of what she already knows and notices, even if she doesn't notice it directly. So like MM's would if she were to actually roll a decent number, it would be like she could scan them and it would tell her like what weapons are on them and like their basic characteristics. Shallow Stacks is more threat assessment, so he can scan enemies and see like if he rolls high enough, he can get a basic knowledge of like what their attack base might be and what their like kind of health, HP or armor class might be. Rosie can scan more like inanimate objects and buildings to get more of a layout of like good entrances and exits, escape routes, things like that. Math Girl and Midna, you two are still unsure as to what yours does. Let's see. Okay. Midna, what did you roll?
16.
16. All right. So you scan the box, and you get some basic rundown knowledge of the weak points of the box and also the fortification spots of the box. Now that you've scanned it, I'll tell you. Yours is going to focus, Midna, more on weak points and strong points of a person or thing. Because you're a healer, you can scan some of your party and see exactly where their wounds may be or where they're the most strongest. So like for Throck, it would be his upper body strength. And for his weakness, it would be maybe his lower body strength, things like that. So
Okay.
you notice that the top of the box with all the buttons and whatnot is incredibly like weak and could be easily disrupted and or broken. And you see the further down you go on this metal control thing, the harder it would be to get in and break something.
Exactly, Misty.
Rock skips leg day? Yeah, he does. He's a dwarf.
I scan
I
people
also have a
trying to
robotic
figure out what my
leg.
machine does.
I mean, come on.
You scan math yours, roll it.
Roll it. Just a regular D20?
Plus perception.
Oh, plus perception. Ooh. Okay.
I will tell you right now, you have to beat a 13.
14?
Oh my god, you beat it. Nice. Okay.
Let's go.
You scan yours, and it gives you a basic rundown of the magical properties that consists in this box. When scanning it, you see that there is no active spells or charms being placed onto the box of any kind. However, you notice a small magical presence surrounding the room itself. Math is going to scan more magical properties.
Can I scan the room itself
Absolutely, you can. Roll it.
Is this place a ship?
for perception?
Yes, perception.
Are we in an actual ship? Or does
13.
something have a control panel?
13?
Well, I'm sorry, 14.
14. All right, so you scan the room around you, and you notice immediately that there are now 2 more door entranceways on the other 2 sides of the walls. You also notice small metallic panels all the way around all the way around the room that look almost like small doorways that could slide open and closed at a moment's notice.
I don't know, guys. That sounds a bit like a trap to me.
Can
The fact is,
I
how did
walk
this get
out?
here?
Can I walk out of the tent while they touch the box?
Absolutely. So you walk now out the door out the door y'all came in into the main lobby area, where you find Gigi sitting there at the table, just kind of twiddling his thumbs, maybe waddling around a bit, cleaning up the table. He kind of looks at you and waves as you walk out. You are now
Wait, who?
Gigi, the little robot, the robot guy. That was like the greeting thing.
Can we tell Gigi that Pop is no more? He's free.
You absolutely can, yeah. So I need to know, are y'all also leaving this room?
Wait, we're
I
in a
kind of want to
room
call.
with a thing.
You are currently in the room with the control panel. You are in the
I
main
wanna
circus room.
call. Can we call Gigi through to come to us?
One of you would have to go up there and ask him to follow, but you absolutely can.
Well, I'm already there, so I can do that.
Here's the thing. You walked out before they decided that they were going to go get Gigi, which means you don't know that
Okay.
they want Gigi.
I would like to go get Gigi.
Okay. Throck goes up to the main room, asks for Gigi. He goes, okay, and he just kind of starts waddling back. Let me pull up the picture of him, actually, because he is adorable. And I love him with every fiber of my being.
I'm just confused because I thought we left him on the ship.
No, Gigi is not
There's
Anami.
one
Oh,
like
that's
him.
Yeah, it's the little dude that sold us the tickets, right?
It is, yeah.
Oh.
When Throck scanned him, you
That-
did notice he was made up of a similar property as Anami, who is on your ship. So you have a sneaking suspicion he's a similar AI to what Anami is.
So it is Gigi now back?
Gigi is
in the
now
room
back
us?
with you guys.
Okay, I would like to tell Gigi that he's now free.
Okay. He kind of he doesn't say anything, he just kind of looks at you puzzled. He doesn't really quite understand what you mean by he's free.
Okay.
Gigi, do you know how to operate this control panel and what it's for?
Absolutely, I do. What exactly do you want me to do with this?
Well, it's figuring out why it's suddenly here. It wasn't here before.
Well, it's the scanny thing at the bottom of the floor. You know, you leave, you push all the buttons, and then it rises up, and you can take control, and bada boom, bada bang, Bob's your uncle.
So it's part of the
Gigi, are we on a
performance.
ship?
Wait,
Yeah,
take control of what exactly?
the ship.
We're this circus tent is a ship? Are we in
Yeah,
a
I
circus
was
tent?
you're in a
I was
spaceship right
wondering
now.
if
You
it was
didn't
a
know
ship.
that? The
I
tent,
did not.
the tent is one thing. This is much bigger on the inside than it is on the outside. I don't know how you didn't think to figure this out. The tent is one thing. You've got multiple rooms in the tent.
Gigi now thinks
So-
we're
I feel like
really
we
stupid.
I feel like shouldn't we go
Besides,
to the theater? I mean, it's interesting that this is a ship.
I just want to quickly ask you, Gigi, besides Tops, is there other people in charge alongside Tops, or is there someone Tops reported to?
Top reports to people. Who you want to know? You want to just know the whole system?
No, who's in charge right now?
Right now, the person in charge would be a lovely robot named Stories.
Stories.
There's a robot in charge.
Roll me a history check real quick, all of you.
Not 20 plus 1.
All right, Midnight, you remember from the first session when you met S1, who's the only robot who contains magical
The
capabilities?
session I was not there.
Yeah, exactly. You remember that Stories was the little boy that Poison originally killed.
Wait, he was poisoned and killed.
Yeah, so hang on. Let me reread you what y'all need to know. So the main guy.
Get Minna back up to speed on all of that.
Yeah. Okay. So you in
Yes,
the
'cause we
original in
all
the first
totally
episode
remember.
woke up in basically a meteor base who you found out was which you found out was owned by Poison, who you assume kidnapped you. Here's the story. The story of Poison and Stories goes back in eternity. Stories created Poison and is the reason for all of this. Stories was a passionate young actor who loved the arts. He dreamed of one day having his moment in the spotlight. Over time, he grew impatient and bitter. Oh, I got this switched. Give me just a sec. Over time, he grew impatient and bitter. One day, he wrote his own play, The Boy Who Was Poisoned. Stories grew mad and angry towards the world, and he wanted to make the world see his moment. He murdered a boy on stage, Samuel Pays, a bright boy whose future in chemistry was bright and full of opportunities, until Stories killed him in front of everyone. Lord Cirque imprisoned Stories in a robotic shell, only he controlled. Stories is sentenced to life as an observer, unable to tell another story again. Lord Cirque brought back Samuel to life through his robotic parts. Samuel came to resent what he'd become as a robotic, enhanced person. His mind fell ill, and his perception of the world grew gray and poisoned. He began experimenting with human minds and chemicals. He found a way to poison the mind so no one could ever do anything to harm another person. Physically, verbally, emotionally, mentally, anything that he deemed an act of aggression towards someone. It was enslavement, and he was labeled an enemy of the universe, and was given the name Poison. He's been kidnapping and enslaving the weak-minded ever since, including my retirement plan, I mean my heir.
The Stories killed Samuel.
Who became
Samuel
Poison.
became Poison.
Yes.
Okay, now I'm remembering
And
all of
Poison
that.
was the one that captured all of us.
Yes, and took away your
But
memories.
Stories is in charge of this ship?
Stories is in charge of Top. You don't know if he's in charge of this ship.
Didn't the little robot thing just tell us that Stories was in charge?
Stories is in charge of Top. You asked, does Top report to anyone? And he said, yes, Stories.
I asked
But then
who was
Matt
in
asked him
charge
who
right
was in
now.
charge.
Who's in charge right now? Okay.
Mhm.
Oh, who's in charge right now? Oh, that would be Top.
Top is currently
Gigi.
not available. Who else would be in charge then?
Well, if Top isn't available anymore, where did he go? What'd you do with Top? Where'd
Took
you...
a vacation?
We unfortunately had a bit of a brawl with Top.
Took a vacation?
He was trying to put us in the prison cells, and we said no, and he didn't like that.
So he
Oh.
went on vacation.
Top went on vacation. I don't think I've
Yes,
ever heard of
he
him.
went far away. So who would be in charge if Top isn't here?
It would probably be the Order of the Mask.
Order
And
of
who would
the
that
Mask.
be? Does he stay somewhere
Who's
on
in
the
charge
ship?
of the Order
Order
of
of the Mask is everywhere. You never know who may be where. They're a group of assassins who specialize in I don't know what. They're basically a gang of very feared individuals, and they always are required to wear masks. You never know what their face really looks like.
And that order
Okay.
was originally created by Poison. Not Poison, sorry. Was created by Stories. So I guess it would go top. Then the person who's like the mediator between the Order of the Mask and top, and then it would go the Order of the Mask people, and then it would go Stories.
Gotcha. Yeah. Okay.
Oh my God,
Um,
voice.
Group, can we chat for a second?
Sidebar. You kind of turn away,
Sidebar.
and Gigi just kind of waddles up next to you and looks at you.
Gigi, cover your ears.
What?
Shush.
Okay.
No listening.
And he just kind of sits down on
Thank
the
you.
floor cross-legged. He goes, quiz, quass, applesauce, and then just sits down.
Excellent. I'm confused about who the good guys and the bad guys are here.
I don't think it's quite as black and white as that. It's like the Stories does seem to be just as evil as well from the fact that what he has done with Poison. So it's like
Yeah. Yeah.
so it's like they're both evil, but the query is, how far is this going? Why were they wanting all of those people that were in the prison cell? Because Poison also captures a lot of people as well. Is there more links to this, or are they both gathering for separate goals?
I'm going to have y'all roll me one more thing before we keep going, and that is going to be a insight.
Insight.
Yeah. Because he said...
20.
21.
My God, okay.
6.
There's something very specific in the wording that he said that you and Math are going to... And yeah, you and Math are going to know. That you two are going to note, and it is that he specifically said in the story that he was telling you about stories, and I've said stories way too many times, y'all.
You've said it a few times, yeah.
Okay. There's something very specific that he said when telling you the history, and that is the only person that can control what Stories does, because Stories no longer has free will, is Lord Cirque. If Stories
And
is...
Lord Cirque is the one.
Okay, so for the political system, here's how this works. Lord Cirque is at the very top, right? He controls everything and everyone. He owns the universe. And then you have your arches,
Need it Monopoly Man.
which are like his second in commands. There's 2 arches. And then there are 4 kings and queen, 4 king or queen. They control the planets. And then down below that, you have your sirs. They control specific planet or specific cities or towns on planets. Arches are your legal system. Kings are your planet system. They are like the people that would control laws and basic order of planet functions, imports, exports. And then you have your bottom, which are people who are elected officials who run specific cities or towns, or in some countries, in some planets' countries, depending on where they are.
Okay, and who was it that sent us on this quest and gave us the ship in the first place?
That would be S1, who
Right.
is. Let me give you the basic rundown of them too. This is going to be a big recap session, apparently.
Yeah, a little bit of recap. It's been a little bit.
That is perfectly fine. I got that. So, S1, the only AI robot to have the power of magic. S1 is one of the most feared entities in the world, in the universe, holding the power to level cities. He is the most powerful and feared being in the entire universe.
Okay. And Stories is under the control of Lord Cirque.
Yep.
And Poison is a kind of a loose cannon or under control of somebody as well?
Poison is just a loose cannon. He was killed
Okay.
and
So-
then brought back to life
Right, Misty?
using robotic parts. And then because he died and then came back as like half robot, he began to like kind of basically go insane. Poison is an enhanced sociopath. Once human chemist, he was shunned for his work. He focused on the human mind and how to chemically alter it to torture prisoners. He was shunned and thrown out, labeled an outcast. He was enhanced into a monstrous robotic human killer.
Yeah, I don't think we like him.
He kidnapped you. Like he's the reason whenever you come close to finding information, your vision goes green and then you wake up somewhere else.
Yeah, we don't like that, but
No.
I'm not sure that we like any of these other people either.
I'll leave that up to you. I know who's trustworthy and who's not, but I ain't gonna tell you.
That's great. So
Uh,
far, from everything I've heard,
Math, because you have a robotic knowledge, I will tell you this. The
Mhm,
avatars that are controlled, like that are on ships, like you have a Nami and you have Gigi, you know that they are completely, like, they are unable to tell a lie, and they are completely in control of the owner of the ship. So, like, whatever they are asked of, they do, and they are probably the most innocent thing in the ever. Like, they are completely just open to everything
Okay.
and go lucky people. Or AI.
okay. Gotcha. It still doesn't necessarily mean that I want it to know that we may have dispatched a cop who it was.
Yeah, I mean,
But then
maybe
he'll
don't.
just, he'd
Loyal
probably
to.
just ask who the new owner is, maybe, if it's more just he helps run the ship for the owner. It
Yeah.
could be a case of, well, who's the owner now?
So he doesn't necessarily have all the information, but he also won't lie to you. So, like, if he doesn't know,
Yeah.
which, like, right now he doesn't know that Top is dead. So in his database, Top is the owner.
Okay. Good sidebar.
Yeah.
So, like, we should find out who would own the ship if Top died. If we can.
Okay.
Yeah,
right?
let's try asking that. Gigi?
Yes. And he kind of stands up again.
So if something were to happen to Top,
What do you mean?
who would take control of the? Let's just
Like if
say
he had
that
an
Top was in
accident on
an
his
accident.
vacation.
Yeah. Yeah.
If Top
And-
was in an accident, and let's say he died. God forbid he
Yes.
died. Let's say that happened.
Absolutely.
Top set up a system to where if his heartbeat is not read for longer than 30 minutes, the ship would explode.
Gotcha. We need to get off the ship.
You are at minute 25 right now.
We need to get off the ship.
But also, if the ship explodes, isn't it going to take out like the entire neighborhood around it?
That would be correct.
Is there a way to
Okay.
cancel it?
Yes, there is, but I was given specific instructions to not do it.
Okay. Who could give you a different instruction
It would be
if not Top?
maybe one of the gods that Top can summon, or it would be Top himself.
Your mask.
Who has
The
the guard? Who has
mask.
the guard?
Rosie did.
We're gonna
I
say
think
Math
was
has it
Rosie
because
that
Rosie's not
had-
here.
It started it was
Ah.
Rosie that picked up the mask.
No, wait, I picked it up.
Did you?
Yeah.
Because Rosie threw it to her, yeah.
Rosie threw
Right,
it to
get the
me,
guard
and
out.
then yeah. Okay, I try to imitate what Rosie did. Wait, that didn't work very well because it did. Did we have to do something else with it?
I think you just have to give it commands, I thought.
I will say, Rosie does not have magic, so it would be harder for her to control.
Okay. I
Do you have magic?
do. Well, you guys don't know that I do.
Oh, yeah.
Math,
Okay.
you cast
You
magic
kinda
in like every
see-
fight. Yes, they do.
They're not supposed to know. Okay. I go ahead and I summon my magic and I throw it down on the ground, imitating what Rosie did, and I say, what do I say? I say, command Gigi to stop the self-destruct. Did
Okay.
it work?
You throw down the gold mask. It will take a spell slot to do this
Gotcha.
because it is a magical. It's a spell.
Gotcha.
You throw down the
Okay.
mask. A gold, basically a gold flame erupts, and then as it dissipates, the guard stands directly in front of you. He kneels down. He looks at you, and he's waiting for orders. Do you tell Gigi to cancel the detonation?
Correct.
Okay. He leans over and he speaks in a language you do not understand. It's basically gibberish to you. Gigi looks at him and goes, "Okay." He waddles over the control panel, pushes a button, and he goes, "Done."
Well done, Gigi.
So
Gigi,
Gigi, the
are there
self-destruct.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was going to
Does
ask
it
Gigi
just-
if there's any other traps because there's still those, panels with that sound like they're going to open and try to kill us in this room.
Okay, so Gigi waddles over. He pushes the button, and as he's doing that, I can ask your question. You hear the click of the button. All the panels immediately open up, and about 25 machine guns are now all aimed directly into the middle of the room. And then all of a sudden, you hear a countdown. 10, 9, 8. And you watch Gigi just like...
the guns!
And you watch Gigi just start waddling out of the room.
I would like to follow Gigi.
All right.
Run.
Yeah.
5,
Out of the room.
4,
Everyone,
3, 2, 1. Roll me. Hold on. Roll me a dexterity.
just straight
I'm +2
dexterity.
in that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, a 10.
Wait, dex save or a
Just
Dex
straight
check.
dexterity. Dex check.
Straight dex.
Oh, Throck.
6.
Okay.
that would be 12.
What? Okay. Math rolled a 12. Midna, what'd you roll?
A 10.
10. Okay. MM? What'd you roll, MM?
I rolled a 5, but I'm not in the room. I left.
That's true. I forgot about that. Okay. Shadowstack, what'd you roll?
Well, initially I rolled acrobatics, which has the same modifier, and that was a 15.
All right. I'll take it. You had to beat a
'Cause I
10.
clicked the wrong thing.
So,
Beats it!
yeah. So, you all make it out of the room. Midnight just barely makes it as it hits 1. Math, you turn around.
The legs.
You turn around to see your masked guard standing in the middle of the room. You don't understand how many dice I'm about to have to roll. Give me a minute. He's going to take, let's see, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. He's going to take 24 damage. And you watch as these guns just rip through him, and he immediately falls to the ground. Also, these guns are still going. They are not stopping.
Yeah.
Gigi, what was
Gigi,
that
why?
about?
He turns to you and goes, "Oh well, you know, if the cancel starts, then I'm supposed to raise the guns and make them fire." You didn't ask me
You
what
couldn't
happens
have
after
told
the
us that?
detonation. Well, you didn't ask. I figured you
Mhm.
knew because the god told me, so I figured he told you.
Gotcha. So now we're no longer in danger of this ship blowing up,
No longer in danger of the ship blowing up.
even
Is
if it
the
goes another 30 minutes without Top being here?
There will no. I cancel the detonation. There is no chance that this ship blows up unless somebody shoots it.
Excellent. But even though there's shooting happening inside the room.
It would have to be like a big blast from a spaceship.
Okay, gotcha. We need to go.
Gigi, could you stop the guns from firing, please?
No, I don't control that. That's a whole completely different system that only Top controls.
So how long will they go off for then?
Eternity. They don't stop
Until Top comes back.
until Top comes back.
Gotcha. Yeah, we should go.
I
That-
whisper
that-
to you guys as we're way out of earshot. I think we need to send the authorities here and warn them. Because this place is now a ticking time bomb.
Well, if it gets fired upon, yeah. Maybe we find somebody in authority on our way back to the
I'm also
theater.
thinking about a stray child wanting to visit the circus.
Yeah. Gigi, what's the process for closing down the circus? Like, no more tickets sold. I mean, there are no more performers, right? They've all left.
They all left?
Yes, they went on vacation when Top did.
Oh, that's nice. Well,
So no tickets can be sold until Top returns, okay?
understood.
Yeah, so doors closed. Nobody else can come in after we leave the door.
Okay. He kind of, and then
Okay.
as you turn around, you see him raise his hand, and he goes, "I have a question.
What's your question?
Yes, Gigi.
When does Top come back?"
We ask him if he's able to join us on our ship with Nami.
I feel like okay, here's the thing. I think that Gigi is loyal to Top.
And then he raises his hand again.
Uh-huh.
Yes, Gigi.
The way avatars work, if my core is in the possession of someone else, then I am loyal to whoever holds my core. My core is currently installed under the desk of the ticket booth.
Gigi, would you like it if one of us held on to your core? And you could come with
Really?
us.
You let me come with you?
We would love for you to come with us.
Yay! And he kind of jumps up from the desk, reaches in. He tries to grab his core, but then he kind of forgets that he is literally a hologram, and so it just kind of like falls to his hand. He goes, "It's on the floor."
I will pick up Gigi's
Okay.
core.
As you pick it up, Gigi dissipates into the air, and you see a now glowing. Hang on, let me make sure I get the right color. You now have a glowing triangular or circular object in your hand.
Okay,
me-
can we go now?
Are we still able to talk to Gigi?
No. So
Or no?
when you hold a avatar's core, they are inside, and you can't speak with
Okay.
them during that time.
Okay, but did Gigi shut down the circus before I picked up his core?
Yes. So you heard like a. Honestly, the key is sitting right there. As you walk out, you could just lock the door. Like it's not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, we take the key.
I
We
just
lock
want to make
the
sure
door,
no one
we-
else gets hurt.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent. All right.
I am in position of Gigi.
All right. And then these are what I'm pulling them up on my stream. These are what avatar cores look like.
I love it.
You're currently holding B. The B core.
Oh, nice.
Okay. You are now, as you're walking out of the circus, you are the circus is currently completely surrounded by guards. There has been gunshots ringing out from this circus for like a solid 2 minutes now. You are surrounded.
I take it all the prisoners will have actually told these police officers because they would have seen them running.
And they all booked it. Like,
Yeah,
a
you
while
don't know
ago.
that. You have no idea.
So are these guards like what we believe to be the police officers, the enforcement of
Yes.
this planet?
Yes.
Okay.
So whoever's like the head policeman, I would like to charismatically explain calmly.
Okay, so you
What
have
has
You're not going to
happened?
scan him?
What?
You're not
I
going to
mean,
scan him?
I already know he's cute. So, but I would like to, make sure they don't kill us.
Okay. So you see like a main guard in police attire walk up to you kind of and go, what's going on here? What's all that commotion coming from in there?
So this really bad guy, Pop, had stolen a whole bunch of performers, and we went in there to free them. In the process of doing that, the ship went crazy, and Top died, and then the ship went crazy, and then we saved the AI, and now we're just trying to make sure the performers get back to where they're supposed to be going.
Whoa,
But
whoa,
that circus is
whoa,
bad.
whoa.
We stopped the self-destruct of the ship.
You're telling
Yeah.
me that the circus man, Top, this town's main source of income is dead, and he was
Yes, he was
enslaving
not-
people, and that the circus is a ticking time bomb of a spaceship.
He went on a very
If
long
we
vacation.
If we open up that door, you're going to see the main circus tent area being hit by a barrage of machine guns that they've got on the walls. Beyond that is prisons.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna
Where
need
we
you to
got the
open that
prisoners
door
out.
right now.
I hand him the key.
Can I please
to do
warn
so.
you that we've been told by the AI that if anything strong, like a very strong gun weapon hits this ship, it goes kaboom.
I thought you
Yeah.
just said there were a bunch of machine guns going off in this ship.
And I've just
No.
the AI has told us that if anything actually happens, the ship will go kaboom. There's machine guns going off, but if anything actually takes fire on this ship, then
It may explode.
You understand that we are in the middle of a neighborhood right now, right?
That's why we're warning you.
Okay.
And that's why we stopped the self-destruct.
You stop the self-destruct sequence.
With the help of
well,
the
the
AI.
AI did.
With the AI,
all
right.
Yeah.
Where is
Yeah.
the AI now?
He's on vacation.
The AI of the ship is on vacation.
Yeah, everyone jumped ship. There's like no one else there. That's why we came
Yeah.
to find the authorities.
Okay. I'm gonna need y'all to come with me. Down to the station.
Where? Because we have to tell the other guy that his performers
The
are free.
theater?
No, you do not. You have to come with me right now. Because
Well, I
y'all,
didn't do anything.
let me walk you through what we just saw happen. Okay? My guys were walking around outside doing our normal patrol. A group of probably 8 people who look like they have not eaten in weeks just came barreling out that door. And
Yeah,
then
those are the prisoners we freed.
The prisoners, yeah.
And then a couple minutes later, guns can be heard ringing outside through the entire ship, and then you 4 walk out. And
Yeah,
then
it's
you
because-
claim that the artificial intelligence of the ship, who is literally known to never leave, is on vacation, and that the main circus performer of the show is dead.
Well,
Let's-
he's went on a long vacation.
I don't like that use of vacation from you. What happened to Top?
We freed the prisoners and he was not happy with us freeing them. The prisoners can verify this as well. If you saw them running past and you saw the state they're in, surely they can be easily found and taken care of as well.
Okay. And he kind of pulls out a notepad and goes, "All right, what are the names of the prisoners so we can go find them?"
They ran
we
off. You
didn't
saw
get
them run. As soon
names.
as we opened the prison doors, they bolted.
And you
They
didn't
were
think to ask any
gone.
questions as to why they
Well,
might
I mean-
be imprisoned.
None of them. Have you seen the look of them? They just ran. We weren't going to ask them questions while they were still locked up.
All right,
We
Midna, roll me a
opened
persuasion
their
check.
cell. 12.
12, okay. Let me see if he beats that. He does not. He goes, okay, just... Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Give me your names, so that way, if we need to, we can come find you.
I would like to convincingly give him fake names.
Yes.
Okay, hang on. Let's...
You're making my character have moral dilemmas here because she was just waiting to say her name straight out right and center.
Yes. Yes.
MM...
Yes. And that's why we keep trying to talk first.
Okay, MM, tell me the names
Yeah.
you want to give him first, and then roll a persuasion check.
Bob, Sally, George, and
Ringo.
Patricia.
Oh, good God. Okay, you're gonna have to roll exceptionally high.
Why did you do 2 male names in that?
I mean,
Okay.
sorry. Would you like me to try better? I was just trying to.
No, it's too late. Roll a persuasion right now.
7.
Oh no.
7. I made it a
Lord.
15 or higher. And he goes,
Yeah.
Did you just give me 2 male names in a group of 3 women?
Hey. Lots of girls have boy names and lots of boys have girl names. It doesn't really matter.
Okay.
Really wanted a son.
They're just names, okay? Not
Alright.
all of our parents loved us.
All right, listen. Now that I do not believe you. I'm going to be straight up with you. I do not believe you. And there's too much writing on
Right,
this
Anki?
scenario because you have to understand the amount of civilians that live around this area, everyone will have heard this.
Yes, and that's why we think that you should check out the ship. That's why we're trying to give you all the information.
At this time, I'm going to have to insist that you come down to the station with me and my men to give a full statement and be put under even maybe some more questions.
You
How about-
understand
how
that
about
we think
you
that this
take-
is... Yeah, we think that you should really be checking out the ship.
Which we
And
will
not
do.
us.
We have the key.
Mhm.
There are
We feel like the ship is priority here.
at this point, there's like 20 officers now around this area. He says, we have a group. We just called our bomb squad in because you just told us that this place is a time bomb of a ship.
Good.
They are going to
Good,
go
yeah.
in. We have the key now. You gave it to us. I thank you for that.
Is the station outside of the neighborhood of the ship?
Yes, it is very much outside of the neighborhood.
Why don't you take our friend Rosie and then we're going to go check on the prisoners while you fix the ship?
Rosie
Which-
can give you all the information.
Which one of you is Rosie?
She's in the back.
Oh, that's not going to work. Here's what's going to happen. Here's what's going to happen now. You can cooperate, and I would love for you to cooperate because that would make our lives so much easier. But no matter what, you are not leaving here without coming to the station.
So, Bob, I think that we should maybe follow Bob.
Okay. Awesome.
Bob, George, Sally, and Patricia.
Patricia.
And Patricia. Okay.
Yeah.
He still does
And
not
I'm
believe that
talking
these are
to
real
Bob right
names.
now. I'm sorry you're suspicious. I get it. You're in that job, but
Also,
we're just trying to be honest with you here.
all right, listen. I'm gonna need you. I have my friend over there. He's right there, and you see another guy standing next to a vehicle, waving at you. We're gonna walk over to him. He's going to go ahead and take your weaponry and put it in the back of the trunk, and then we're all
I
gonna
don't have
take
any weapons.
a ride
Look.
down to the station. Okay?
Well, I mean, whatever you do, don't look inside Patricia's beard. So
Okay, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. And he looks at you. He goes, "You dwarf. Are you telling me your name is Patricia?
Yes, you have a problem with that?
I'm gonna need to see some identification."
I pad my my sides. I grab one of my hand axes and try to show him the side of the hand axe that definitely does not have the name on it.
Okay, roll. I'm making you roll for this. Roll me a deception check, I guess. I don't. I'm giving him advantage on this because he is so over you. Okay.
6.
He rolled a 12. He looks at the axe and goes, I'll be able to take this. And he reaches over and he takes it from you. And he goes, nowhere. Have you been drinking tonight, sir? Do you?
Look, we've been through a lot, officer. It's been. We were trying to enjoy the circus. There's been prisoner breaks. There's been mad, like, ringleader circus people. There's weapons. There's the little dude telling us that this was a ship and that it was set to self-destruct.
Who's the
And
little
then he
dude?
went on vacation.
And he looks at you, Patricia, and he goes, "Are you the little dude?"
No, I'm George.
What? No, oh my goodness.
No, I'm not the little dude. The
No,
little
the
dude
little-
in the circus.
There's a little dude in the circus.
Vacation.
Can I go talk to
There
the little
was,
dude?
but he went on vacation.
Oh my god! And he just he throws his hands up in frustration and goes, "Okay, at this time, I'm gonna need you to put your hands behind your back. You're coming with us." And you watch as
Rena's
5
just
other guards.
standing there with her head, one of her hands like in her head, just like this. Oh.
Now at this point you have 4 other guards coming up behind you to put you under arrest. He goes, "At this time you are under arrest. You have the right to a phone call. You have the right to a lawyer. You are coming with us, however, until we can find more information." And at this point, he walks away, and you're now.
Character Rena did nothing to instigate.
At this point, he walks away and goes over to talk to some of his other guys, and there are now 4 officers behind you trying to put you into cuffs. Are y'all going to let them, or are y'all going to make this a problem?
I'm not fighting.
Okay. Midna
I'm
is
gonna
now
make a
cuffed.
snide remark about how my other handcuffs are more comfy.
Okay. Hang on. I'm gonna roll something here. Because this. God dang it. Okay, so you make that comment, and your officer just erupts in laughter. He thinks it's the funniest thing he's seen all day. And
That's not robot man. I love it.
and then all of a sudden the guy that was talking to you looks over and yells at the guy. He goes, "Hey, Fred, focus on the job." And he just goes, I'm so sorry. It's just the funniest thing." He goes, "I do not care. I do not care." He says donut instead of do not, by the way. "I do not care. Cuff them." And he goes, yeah, okay. And he kind of wipes his face with tears and he puts you in handcuffs. Okay.
Okay, so I'm just gonna happily flirt with Fred now.
Alrighty. You are
Yep.
now, you can, yeah, you know what? What do you say?
My mind is blank. trying to think of something family friendly to say.
Oh, good God.
Yep. Keep it
I'm
family
so
friendly.
sorry, Rocket. It was just a snide comment. I need to keep my mouth shut is what I need to do.
Yeah, you do.
You from around here?
Something. Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
I'm just gonna ask Fred what his last name is in a flirtatious way.
All right. He goes, Happyfoot. Fred Happyfoot. That's lovely to meet you. Okay, at this point, you all four are now being escorted into the vehicle. You don't put up a fight, right? Are y'all getting into this vehicle?
Math, are we getting in the vehicle?
I really don't want to go in the vehicle.
Neither do I, but
We're being led toward the vehicle. Are there fewer guards? Have some of the guards gone away yet?
There's as this is all going on, more and more guards are showing up. Like, you are pretty
Yeah.
confident that majority of the police force is at this scene right now.
Okay, let's get in the vehicle.
Okay.
We'll figure it out.
All right, y'all enter the vehicle. It is like a velvet padded room, or velvet padded seating and everything like that. You enter the vehicle. The door is closed, and you hear it lock from the outside. There is no handles or any way to exit the vehicle, and you feel like a lurch, and then the vehicle is now in motion, and you are driving to the station.
And we're handcuffed.
You are currently handcuffed, yes.
Okay.
Is there anything y'all would like to discuss on your journey? Or
Okay, guys, we had to talk about how we communicate with the people of the outside world that aren't us. Like, giving away too much information is probably not a good idea. And I look at... Shoot, I've forgotten Minna's character name.
Rena.
Rena, but I call Rena Sally.
Sally.
Sally, okay.
They are the police officers. It would have been.
Of a place that we are not familiar, and we are and we just killed a dude.
I feel like if we had been honest.
Do you say that out loud? Do you say you just killed a dude out loud?
No, I definitely do not, because I am watching what I say out loud. I'm just thinking this.
You're thinking,
as
okay.
Rena/Sally is saying words.
Okay. Okay. Good.
Sally, and I say it again as I look at Rena, Sally, we're going to give them as much information as is safe to give, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. By this point, you are now pulling up to a giant brick building. At the front of it is these giant stone pillars holding up into a large staircase leading into the entrance of the building. You pull around to the side of the building into a gated area where you enter a garage area. You see the driver exit the vehicle and walk away into a closed door room. And you feel a lurch as the ground beneath you lifts up, and you are now going up basically a vehicle elevator into you don't know where. As you rise up the elevator, you are now into a brightly lit white room. You hear the door click open and slide off its hinges, where now three men in leather jackets and bright goggles, like green goggles, pull you out of the vehicles, and you are now each escorted into a separate room from each other with a light that's flickering half the time, a metal table and a place where your handcuffs go. You are now handcuffed to a table,
Mhm.
sitting in basically a
moment.
blank metal room.
Gypsy, down from there. A gypsy.
We're all separated.
Yes. At this
Okay.
point, all the guards leave and walk away, and there's probably an hour to 2 hours of waiting around without hearing anything from anybody. We are going to start with Math. Math, you see one of the people who escort you into the room. They walk in, sit down in front of you, and they go, "Hi, my name is George. I will be asking you some questions today. Can I get your name, please?"
Sure.
My name is George. Yes.
I'm George. Yeah, I'm
You're-
George.
you're George,
We
too.
have the same thing. That's amazing.
That is fun. Slight issue. I don't know if you realize this.
Yeah.
When you enter, we do have retinal scanning. Your name is not George, and you
No,
did
it's
just lie to
George.
me.
No, it's definitely George.
So no, it's not. Because we have your chart here. Did you know that in the Siphon capital, when you enter, your ship is scanned and your fingerprints, your name, your retinal scan, all of that goes into our system.
George Calandra. That's my name.
Your name is George Calandra.
Yeah.
Well, you're right about the Calandra part, that's for sure.
Do your records need to be updated?
At this point, you also now, Math, have these giant 2 purple lights that flash on, and are now like, the room is basically completely purple at this point. He goes, it also says in your file here that you are a magic user. I don't know if you know this, but we found out a way to inhibit magic when we're doing these things so you can't break out. The purple lights are here for my safety and your own.
Excellent. I would never.
You are unable to use any sorcerer magic whatsoever in this room.
Yeah. Well, why would I want to? I'm in a safe space, right?
Honestly,
we're not in a ship that's about to blow up like we just were. And
I just finished watching the body cam of my my captain, who you talked to at the crime scene. I have no reason to trust you right now. So we're going to take this with every precaution, and at this point, I'm going to treat you as if you are a danger to me.
At the circus?
So, I'm going to ask you some questions.
Sure.
And I'm going to ask you to answer them as truthfully as possible. If I feel like you are lying, that is fine. I will have my friend come in, who is also a magic user. We will turn off the lights, and we will have him charm you, and then you will talk.
Well, that doesn't sound fun.
That's right. It's not. It's actually incredibly uncomfortable, and is very violating. So let's just have a conversation, okay? Can we do that?
Sure.
Absolutely.
Sure.
All right. Why were you at the circus?
Well, it is the circus, and we were sent there. I know, right? We were sent there to investigate what happened to all the theater people.
Okay. Who sent you?
I'm not great with names.
Can I get a description, maybe? What he looks like? Occupation? Anything?
My memory is not good.
Do you know where we might find him?
Why would you want to find him?
So we can talk to him. You don't know his name or any descripting factors? If you don't know that, we have to go find him.
Why you would want to talk to him?
Okay, then I'll tell you why. You, when coming out, said that our circus man, Top, is dead. We want to know.
That.
Sorry, you said that he is on vacation. Now I don't know if you know this,
like me.
but we still have magic users, so we just casted Misty Step and zooped right over to where the gunshots weren't happening. We found Top's body. We know he is dead.
He's dead?
Yes. Also, in case you didn't know, security cameras exist, and we are actively getting them. So,
From the circus?
from the circus. So this may
Okay.
be one of your last efforts to tell us the truth before we find it out for ourselves.
Gotcha.
So, do you
Okay.
know how Top died?
Yes,
Okay, what happened?
but again, my memory is a little fuzzy for reasons I don't quite understand.
Okay. That's all the questions I have right now. Would you like some water or a coffee? Well, we
I
talk
would
to your
love a
other friends?
coffee.
Okay. And he kind of he now he gets up and he goes, "Just hang out here. We're going to talk to the other three. I will have somebody
Uh-huh.
bring you a drink."
Okay.
Okay. And he then walks out. All right.
Okay.
Well, this is happening. We are going to smash cut to Shallowstack. Shallowstack, as you are escorted into this room, it's a similar thing where you have to wait a while before somebody will come talk to you. However, the difference with this is when you are brought into this room, there is a rougher man who is also a dwarf, who walks up to you and says, "Listen, I'm really sorry about this next part, but for safety reasons and the risk of breaking out, we can't allow robotic parts into the station. So I'm going to need to take that leg."
My leg? You're gonna take my leg?
It will be kept
How
incredibly
could I
safe.
possibly break out with my leg?
Are you admitting to trying to break out?
Absolutely not. You said it was for the safety of me not breaking out.
Exactly.
I'm repeating you. How could I break out with my leg?
Robotic-
I'm asking you.
Robotic parts are very easy to hide compartments in. They're also known to be much stronger than the normal human body. We've had people kick in our doors with a robotic part.
But I'm not human. I'm a dwarf.
Okay, that's worse because your upper body strength is considerably stronger than a person.
I'm gonna
Then
take
why are you
mental
worried
notes
about
for the
my leg?
lawsuit.
Okay, you know what? For now, here there's okay. I can offer you this. I can offer you a different option. We won't take the leg, but we need to disable it for a certain amount of time. Do you know what disabling a robotic part means?
No, please let me know.
Okay, what that means is it will still stay on your body at all times, but there is a button on the back of every robotic piece that basically turns it off. It makes it so you can't control it and it's just dead weight. The moment you exit this room, that part will kick back in again. And it will
Right,
start up
Misty?
again. But we cannot allow you to have any control over this robotic part while you are in this room.
Okay, I suppose I can let you do that.
Okay. And he then leans down. You hear a click, and then you can no longer move your leg. Okay.
So
well,
then I hobble in.
yeah. As this is going on, you see a detective walk in. He sits down and he goes, "Hi, my name is George. I'm the detective here, at the Scythen PD. I'm going to ask you a series of questions. I ask that you be honest with me and you answer them correctly. Okay? What?
Do I have any rights here?
You
Like, there's no one
absolutely
else
do
here,
have
right?
you do have rights. However, they're going to be different depending on where you are from. Your rights here are pretty simple. You are allowed to make a phone call. You are allowed to call a lawyer. You have a right to a lawyer to come and help you mediate these conversations. However, if you are being considered of a crime in the Scythen capital, you lose certain rights, like your right to use magic and your right to privacy, especially if you are being considered for a murder. So, here's how this works.
Am I being considered for a murder?
Right now, we have found the body of Top. We are aware that he is dead, and you were the last people to be known with him. We know that there are cameras and video footage of what happened. We are working on getting that information now and access to that stuff.
Okay, would we know what the law is about self-defense?
You would know that. You know like what you did is technically legal. But they don't know that yet. And so for right now, you are considered dangerous until they get that information. So I'm going to ask you a series of questions. Unless you would like to call someone or make a lawyer, or get a lawyer, which is absolutely on the table. You can absolutely call a lawyer. It just means you might be here longer.
So, yeah, I think I would like a lawyer before I say anything.
Absolutely, you can have a lawyer. And he, at this point, he says, okay, here's how this is going to work. At this point, now that you have asked for a lawyer, I'm going to get up and I'm going to leave. And then you will not see me again until your lawyer has arrived. Okay? Would you like a beverage? Water, coffee, juice, while you wait?
Yes, please.
Absolutely. What would you like?
Let's go with all of it.
All of it.
Everything.
And
if you have some pancakes back there, I'd love some pancakes too.
We can offer you a drink right now, but that's about it. And at this point, he's going to get up and leave, and he goes, someone will be in here shortly with your drink. And then the door closes. Smash cut to MM. On. So...
Sorry, I had to turn my microphone off.
Funny. It's fine. So, similar thing for you. You enter the room, blah, blah, blah. You're sat down. You see, as you enter, giant purple lights flash on. It's about an hour wait, and then a man walks in. He sits down and goes, hello, my name is George. I'm going to be asking you some questions today. All I ask is that you are honest with me. You do have a right to a phone call. You do have a right to ask for a lawyer if you would like one.
Do I have access to my tablet to scan anything or no?
You do not have access to your tablet right now, no. He goes, okay. He goes, okay. What is your name?
I tell him my name, but then tell him that I'd much rather talk to Fred, because Fred was way cuter than George is.
Okay. Give me just a sec. Odd or even? Let's see. Oh, yes. Okay, so he looks at you and goes, your name's Lyra, because you said you tell him your name. He goes, that's funny, because earlier you made up names.
Well, that guy was a jerk.
That was my captain.
Oh, he's a jerk.
Okay. Do you actually tell him that the other guy's cuter?
Yeah.
And he goes, Fred? You think Fred's cuter than me?
Yeah.
We are identical twins.
On that. You should work on it, though. There is something about Fred, though. Maybe it's his energy. He has this charisma about him. Me
and Fred are identical twins. We were born at the same time. This is not like...
Every snowflake is unique.
Okay.
That's right.
Okay.
Sometimes laughter brings out... Sorry, I know I'm not in the room.
Oh my god. Okay. So he looks at you and goes, okay, I will be honest, though. You are the first person to be honest with me about your name. What is the rest of your party's names?
Patricia, Sally, and George.
Okay, and then we're back to the lying. Okay. What were you doing at the circus?
This stupid guy told us to go rescue his performers, so we went there. It was really boring.
Do you know
I kept trying to leave.
the guy's name? Who sent you?
You know, I scanned him with my tablet. I remember he was really cute.
Okay, we will go look at your tablet.
Excuse me, that's my tablet. I did
You
not
have
get
no
to
right
touch
to
my stuff.
privacy while here. There is no right to privacy here.
See, this is why Fred is cuter.
Okay. Fred will be the one looking through your belongings. I hope you know that.
Oh. Fred can touch anything he wants.
Good God. He says that in character, by the way. That's what he exclaims. Okay. I have one more question for you. What happened to Top? We found him dead. How did he die?
Oh, listen, Top was a bad guy. You're gonna find out what happens anyways. Just, he deserved it, okay?
Okay.
He's on a really long vacation, like forever.
God, he's dead. That is not a vacation.
I mean, it depends on how you look at things. Again, why Fred is cuter.
Oh, Lord. Okay. At this point, he gets up and he goes, can I get you a drink of water, coffee, juice? Do you want something to drink while you wait?
I mean, I could really go for a mimosa if you have it.
No. And then he just gets up and walks away. Okay. Smash cut to Midna. Similar thing happens to you. You walk in, giant purple lights flash on, and then a man enters the room and goes, "Hello, my name is George. I'm going to be asking you some questions today. You have the right to a lawyer. You have the right to a phone call. Other than that, you do not have a right to privacy while you're here, especially while we're in an active murder investigation. All I ask is you be honest with me, and then you can leave." Okay. What is your name?
Sally Rena Wildfoot.
Thank you. And he kind of scribbles something down. He goes, okay. Excellent. Why were you at the circus? Why were you there?
Well, I was initially curious about it and was just looking for some people. I'll see it because I wasn't there at the first session. I've forgotten that guy's name and I haven't got my notebook.
It's
So
Lloyd.
the
Lloyd
memory
Allen.
thing is very true for me here.
Yeah,
Everything is true here.
he believes you. He's like, I believe you actually don't know because like you actually weren't there. He
But
says,
anyway,
okay, I have one more question for you, and then because you were honest with me, you can leave. Your friends cannot. They all lied. They are obstructing justice. That is a crime.
Please think about my friends because they take a while to trust people.
That's
And
fine.
after the ordeal we've just been through,
Which we understand. If
shelter.
we're getting video footage right now. We're about 5 minutes out from getting it. If we find out that like the reason Lloyd is dead is nothing to do with your friends, then we're good. They can go too. But because
Wait, Lloyd? What?
sorry, not
other
Lloyd.
character
Sorry,
here?
Top.
I was gonna...
If we find out
What
that your
about
friends
the
had
people,
nothing
the
to do
escapees?
with the reason Top is dead, we're good. Everybody can leave and we're fine. If we find out that they have been lying to us this whole time, then we have problems.
Were you able to get a hold of any of the prisoners we helped escape?
We
So
are
they can
currently
help
working on
clarify
it.
this.
We did get security cameras from outside too, so we know what they look like. It's taking a little bit longer because they are scared still. So, which is understandable. If they've been held captive for a very long time, they're going to be scared. So it will take time. We already know Top was not a good person. He committed a lot of crimes, but we could not tie him to anything directly. Y'all.
Well, now you have access to his office. You'll
We
be
do.
able to get all that evidence.
We are collecting it all right now. Which will also help your friend's case a lot. The problem is,
Like I said,
we
please don't hold it against.
value honesty here. And when people lie to us, we don't take super kindly to it, especially when we're trying to help. So,
I mean, they haven't specifically lied. They have been honest with the case that we did free the prisoners and that we were stopping the circus ship from blowing up. They were being truthful about that.
which we have no
They
reason.
were being honest.
Which at this time we don't have a reason to believe that because they wouldn't even tell us their names.
But they did, because I gave you my name as well.
You did give us your name, but everybody else wasn't truthful about their names. Except for Lyra. Lyra told us her name, but then nobody else's name. We're sticking with the Bob, Sally, and Patricia story, and that doesn't work for us because we know that's not. We have your files. We know that's not true. I just have one more question for you, and then we are going to let you leave because you have been cooperative, and we have no reason to not trust you right now. Why is Top dead? Do you know what happened to Top?
I think it's better that you hear it from the prisoners because at the moment you're only trusting me and not the others. And I think it would be better that you get it from the prisoners because they'd be able to tell you exactly the kind of person Top was. And
Okay.
basically, one's actions determine their fate, and he chose his fate a long time ago, it seems.
Did you or your friends make any effort to unalive Top?
We acted in defense.
Okay.
Prisoners were trapped, asked for help. We helped them. He did not like that help.
Okay. At this point, the purple lights flash off and your cuffs become undone. And he goes, "Thank you. We now have your files, so we have your contact information if need be. You are free to go." And he kind of opens the door and motions for you to walk out.
Is there somewhere I can wait for my friends? I'm not leaving without
We
them.
absolutely have
They've
a
done
waiting
nothing
room.
wrong.
If you go down this hallway and it's your first door on the right, you can walk right out.
Asking you as a DM, so I take it they give me back my belongings.
Yeah.
Can the tablets be used as a form of communication? So can I contact the theater to say, can they please come and clarify?
You
Help
absolutely
us
can do
out
that.
here.
Yeah. You absolutely
To
can.
verify our story that we were sent there to look for missing people.
Yeah, absolutely you can.
Okay,
so
that's what my
when you go
character
into
will
the
do
waiting
while I
room,
wait.
there's like a big desk where you can ask for your belongings back. It will take about 10 minutes, but they get all your stuff together and they hand it back to you. We are going to kind of jump back to Shallstack here. Shallstack, you see the door open. At this point, you've been given your beverages. All of you have. And
Okay, but when they brought me my beverages, I'm yelling about suing.
that's fine. You can. And Math, to clarify, when you were first put under arrest, they did read you your rights.
No,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
no, didn't happen.
It definitely did. You just weren't listening.
Um,
So we're jumping back to Throck here. Throck, the door opens and you see a tall. Let me find my photo of this man real quick. You see a. Oh no, I've lost my photo. Anyway, you see like a. Here it is. You see a tall, kind of skinny woman walk through the door. She goes, "Hi, my name is Jules. I'll be representing you today. I need you to walk me through exactly what happened to you."
Can I see your credentials first?
Absolutely, you can. Give me just a second. She kind of is rummaging around in her pockets, and she pulls out like a certificate of the law school she graduated at, and she also hands you an ID card that shows her current employment, which reads, it just reads, "Legal Law, your one-stop shop for every defense you need."
And is anything we say personal, confidential?
Everything here is completely
between us?
confidential. The record, there is no cameras or anything in here to record what you're saying. Everything you say to me, is completely confidential. Nobody else will hear it unless you want them to.
Okay, so I explain to her that basically we went in there. There were prisoners. Top was not exactly going to let them go. We had a fight. We ended up killing him, and that basically he was a bad guy. We were defending ourselves from him because we were trying to free the prisoners, and he was trying to keep us prisoners. So
Okay. And
Oh, and I told him, and I made sure to let her know that there was no good food at that carnival.
okay, she kind of chuckles at that. She goes, "Okay, everything you're saying is completely true. I am legally obligated to tell you that they did find the camera footage, the security camera footage of all of this going down. You were acting in self-defense. We have the whole thing. The problem now is that majority of your party has made a lie of said some kind of lie or been dishonest with the department. And so what the department wants to do now is they want to charge you with obstructing justice."
I was never dishonest.
You hear like a voice echo down the hallway, and she just kind of leans up and goes, "What was that?"
Why are they so mad we have nicknames?
So she kind of looks at you and goes,
Do you have the details of the lies that they're accusing us of?
"Absolutely, we do." So to start, all of your party has said that you don't remember who sent you there or why. You said that you
Well, I
had,
legitimately don't.
and
I just know that he was a bad guy.
you also have not been honest about how he died or what happened while you were there. A lot of your party was asked, do you know what happened to Top and why he's dead? And your names. Pretty simple. They just want to know your names, and they didn't get them, and so they had to go find them. And then when they said they knew your real names, everybody denied it.
Well, I mean, come on, you can call me whatever you want, just not late for dinner.
Okay. She kind of blushes at that, I gotta be honest. She thinks you're flirting with her right now, by the way. Like, this is... She...
I am, and I'm also not,
So...
It's just kind of that casual,
So she goes, "At this point, my biggest recommendation for you, and I'm going to be here while you talk, do not lie. Tell them your name. Tell them exactly what they already know. Because they know that you are the reason Top is dead, but they also know that it was acting in self-defense, and they are not charging you with anything to do with his death. In fact, they really, honestly, it's late. It's like 1 a.m. for people here, for everybody at this point. Nobody wants to fill out this paperwork. If you are honest with them, they will let you go. Just tell them your name and tell them what they already know, which is that you are acting in self-defense and that he attacked you first and sent guards after you. I will be here to mediate."
Okay.
Okay. And at this point, she stands up and kind of like knocks on the door, and then it opens, and George walks back in and goes, "Okay. Can I ask you some questions now? Is that okay?"
Yep.
All right. And then he asks 10 questions. He's asked everybody else, are you going to tell him the truth?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll tell him the truth, but I'll also say, like, but I do also want to ask him, have any of my friends asked for a lawyer yet?
No, nobody else has asked for a lawyer. No. Your friend Raina.
I shake my head in disgust.
your friend Raina just told us the truth immediately and was released about an hour ago. Your friend Calandra has not been honest, but she just kind of kept her mouth shut. What's her name? Lyra's been pretty mean to me, honestly. She kept talking about my twin. And she has not really given us much.
Well, your twin is pretty cute.
Man, come on, guys. It's been a long day.
No, you're fine. You're fine. But I can see where Lyra would like your twin.
Okay. Well, At this time, now that you've told us all the truth, and we know that, you are free to go. You can go down the hallway first on your left. You can leave. Sit in the waiting room. Lyra's already in there. Ask the front desk for your stuff. You're good. We're gonna have our dwarf friend come back in and restart your leg. And your cuffs come undone and everything, and you just kind of sit there and wait. Dwarf comes back in, unlocks all your stuff, and then you're free to go.
Is the lawyer still there?
The lawyer is still there. You can still talk to her.
Hey, are you able to, talk to any of my friends there? They're not exactly legal scholars.
I can absolutely talk to them. I'm not allowed to unless they ask for me, though. But I will be here until the rest of your party leaves. So if they ask, I can walk right in.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm free to walk down the hall now.
Yeah,
right?
you're free to go. There's a guard that's kind of blocking you from going the wrong way, so like you know exactly where to go.
So I walk just casually down, but I also yell back down the hall. Ask for a lawyer, you jerks.
Okay.
Do I hear that?
Roll for it. Just straight D20.
Oh, I accidentally rolled 2. I have advantage.
No. Because you're currently
I don't
being
know which one it is then.
I'm not gonna give you advantage because you're currently being like heavily drained by this magical presence here. that's
Okay,
keeping
do you want me to just roll
Yeah,
one
roll
more
roll
time?
roll it
or do you want
again.
me...
I'm gonna make it a
Okay.
10 or higher, and you hear it. So
Oh, that's a 14.
14. All right, yeah, you hear it.
Okay.
Lyra, do you want to roll the same thing?
I rolled a 7.
All right, you do not hear it. Which is ironic because your room is right next to Shadowstack's, and Maths is down the hall. So
I'm just daydreaming
He's
about
too
Fred,
busy
okay?
thinking
Like
of
I'm very
Fred.
yeah, you're
distracted.
too busy thinking of Brad, aren't you? Okay, so yeah, you make your way to the waiting room. You see Midna sitting there. We are going to jump back to Math.
I give Minna a knowing nod.
Throg, do you think they're gonna understand that these guys are actually here to help and not be so untrustworthy of them?
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. They got the footage. They got the video footage and
Oh no, I
saw
mean our
everything
friends. I
already.
mean our friends being untrustworthy of the police.
Oh well, if they, I don't trust the police either. That's why I asked for a lawyer.
I didn't. I told them that Top brought his actions upon himself, and we did what we had to do. And the prisoners will verify that when they finally can find some of them, and that was it.
Does George come back in my room?
Yeah. So at this time, George is going to come back into your room, and he goes,
I'm still yelling about the fact that my rights are being trampled and nobody has read me my rights. They forgot to bring my coffee, and
"They brought you your coffee."
also, no,
Yeah, they did.
that cup is empty.
Nope, that's because you drank it. Then because they brought you your coffee.
They didn't bring me my second cup of coffee, and
Okay.
like nobody's offered me a lawyer. They keep telling me I'm lying.
Okay,
It's being ridiculous.
At this time, George just kind of goes, "I'm so done with this," and he like turns on a screen that's flush with the wall, and you see video cam footage of the chief reading you your rights, and he says, "At this time, you are under arrest. You have a right to ask for a lawyer, and you have a right to a phone call." And then you see them take you away, and then. On top of that, you also then see camera footage of the inside of the cell, inside the interrogation room you're in, and you watch as a man brings you a cup of coffee that is filled, and you watch yourself drink the whole thing. So At this point, he goes, "Are we done lying?"
The coffee. Okay. First of all, they did not bring me a second cup of coffee, and nobody
You
has
did
offered
not
me
ask
a
for a second
lawyer.
cup of
Those were
cup of
not
coffee.
lies.
And
But
somebody
did they
did tell
bring
you
me
you
a
have a right to a
second cup
lawyer.
of coffee?
Would you like a second cup of coffee?
Yes.
You can absolutely have one after we've talked.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I have my lawyer?
You can absolutely have a lawyer. And he knocks on the door, and in comes the same woman. She introduces herself as the name that I said.
Was
I want to say Julie?
Jules.
Jules. That was close.
Why are you lying to me?
I genuinely forgot. I gotta be honest. Okay, here's the thing.
Thank you.
Chat, here's
Look,
the
my
thing.
memory is not good, and I keep getting accused of lying when I'm just being forgetful.
Math, here's the thing. I didn't think you guys would get arrested. I'm making all of this up. Right now.
Are we arrested?
You gotta be prepared for every scenario.
I didn't think y'all would actually get taken to jail. Like, I didn't expect this to happen. So, anyway,
I was told at one point that we were just here to help clarify some of the things that happened, and we keep getting yelled at.
Okay. No, because you were asked to clarify the questions at the crime scene, and then when you didn't answer, you said, okay, at this time you are being put under arrest, where you will be questioned at the scene, at the...
Hey, listen, it's
Yeah,
not
I
like
don't
you
remember
know the
that.
answer.
It happened again. He goes, okay, fine, and then he turns on that footage as well of his chief saying that, and he goes, are we done? Can I please ask you the questions again?
My poor memory.
Okay. He asks you the same questions. What's your name? Why were you at the circus? And did you have any...
George Calandra.
Okay. Awesome. Why were you at the circus?
A guy sent us there to figure out where the theater people were.
Okay. Brilliant. We know that because your friend Lyra called Lloyd. He is
I said
here.
these exact same answers last time.
Okay, but here's the thing. You lied to us before, and so we had no reason to trust what you said. Now, this is the final one that really determines whether or not you get to leave here or not. Okay? Do you have any knowledge of why Top is dead or what happened to him?
Is my attorney being helpful during any of this?
So your attorney goes, to be clear, they do have video camera footage of everything that happened in the circus. And if you are honest, they have no intent. They know you were acting in self-defense. And if you are honest, they will let you leave.
Okay. So, from what I can recall, there were people being held prisoner. That top guy was in charge. He was not nice and attacked us.
Okay.
And we attacked back in self-defense and freed the prisoners.
Okay. You are free to go.
That said, I feel like my rights have been very, very, very ignored.
That said,
especially since you're asking me questions you already know the answer to.
That said, they're not. The rights that you have in y'all know this is basic knowledge for if you grew up in this universe. Laws are not the same as they are in like what we know in real life. They are heavily altered, and very much this entire government system is based off of Lord Cirque himself, who is basically a dictator. So your rights and whatnot are very limited, especially when you're being actively investigated for a crime.
But we didn't commit a crime.
Well, at the time they thought you did, and then when you lied about it, you were being labeled as obstructing justice. Yeah. So at this time, the lights turn off, your handcuffs come undone, and you can walk out. You're free to go. And he goes, "You are more than welcome to file a complaint." And he kind of scribbles
I'd
something
like to
down on a
file a
piece of
complaint.
paper. And he goes, "You can go up to the front desk and file a complaint. Just tell them my name." And he scribbles his name down. He goes, "There you
What
are,
was your name again?
George."
Oh, right. We have the same name.
Oh my god. And he just kind of goes, "These people," and he just walks out. And he's so done.
Is it against the law to go by a nickname?
No, but we asked for your real legal name. So
No, I don't think
No,
you
you
did. I
didn't?
think you specifically said, "What's your name?" And I gave you the name I was currently going by.
these people.
I feel like I have not really lied in
Oh, the
anything that I've said.
technicalities. It's like Rumpelstiltskin and fairy lore. You've got to choose your words carefully.
It's right behind the eyes. I got a headache right there. Oh my god. Okay, so at this point, you're like,
Unless you have some sort of video footage of you saying the words, "What is your real birth given name?"
hey math,
Because,
hey math.
This is where I see Rocket's TM notes of everything he had planned for this session, and he just tosses it out the window.
Yeah, they're out the window at this point.
Lights him
he
up.
I'm
just
still yelling as I leave
yeah, just leave.
and
Just go away.
and talking about filing a complaint and telling my attorney, hey, I hope that you're able to help my friend and
Okay.
my friends
She goes-
and
She reassures you that
Do
she
I
will
have
do
a
everything she
case?
can to help your friend that's still in here. And you
there's one still in here.
there's
Do I
one
have
still
a
in here.
case? This feels like they've mismanaged this interrogation.
They can
that
only do one at a
was-
time.
Okay.
Okay.
I still feel like they've mismanaged this interrogation.
You know what? We're smash cutting back over to MM. MM, I swear to God, if you try and flirt with somebody, I'm going to bomb the station. It's over. I'm killing all of you. A dragon comes down and kills you all. I
I can't breathe.
if you flirt with somebody, the circus is flying over here and blowing up. We're done.
We
I
were
don't
told
know-
by
I
the
don't
little
know,
thing that
MM.
couldn't
Lawyer's
lie
pretty
that
cute.
it was done exploding.
Okay.
Oh
MM, we're to you. George enters the thing. He looks at
man.
he looks at you and goes,
Eyes and go, "Oh, you're still not Fred."
he turns around and walks out. Like he's at this point, he turns around, he walks out, and like an hour passes, and then he walks back in and he goes, "Okay, are we ready to talk?"
Where's my mimosa?
So let's see. It's like 3 a.m. now, right?
It is 3 a.m.
Can I go up to like the guy like in charge of like a front desk and ask if there's any chance we can actually speak with our one friend?
He goes, let me see what I can do. And you hear George from the back just yell, "Yes! God, yes! Just let them talk to her, please!"
Okay, so I asked for a lawyer, and she can come in now.
Okay. Before the lawyer walks in, you see your party walk in the door and go, and you can talk to them now.
This place blows. We should go.
Yeah, and I haven't seen Fred in forever.
But
Lyra,
that George guy isn't very
please.
nice.
please, for the sake of all our sanity, so we can get out of here, just tell the truth. They know everything.
I've been telling the truth
honestly-
the whole
And
time.
And
don't
honestly, I
mention.
think George is a little insecure.
Just the one with the problem because I have not
could
said
ask
anything.
about
that
And
is
you
a
hear
lie.
over a speaker, "I'm not insecure!"
You can
Listen,
ask
it
about
is
this
not my
Fred.
fault that he doesn't like the truth that I'm telling him. Okay?
You can ask about Fred when you're not in this room?
But I know Fred is here. I can feel it.
I really want to like smack Lyra.
I beg of you, slap her. Like just.
Oh no, it's like she's wanted to, but she's like.
Is she gonna take 1 point of damage from the slap?
Not again. I'm sorry. Stop.
Oh my
Run
god.
into a wall. Get slapped by me.
I think instead I just give her this little halfling stare, the arms crossed, just staring up at her. Actually, how much taller are you from me?
She's sitting down, so you're probably about the same height at this point. Hey.
Is it-
I'm
just,
still
like,
handcuffed to the desk.
Staring at her, tapping my
Okay,
foot,
you
just
give her
like
a
dead
stare. Hold on.
stare.
You give her like a okay, hang on. And then you take 1 psychic damage.
I
So
hate it here.
It's like that stare your teacher gives you back in school when you know.
yeah, like you know you've done something wrong. At this point, the guard comes. George comes back in and he goes, "Just, did you have anything to do with the murder of Top? Yes or no?
Listen, I already answered this to you.
What did you say? Remind me."
I told you that we were there. We released the prisoners, and he was a bad guy. And then he went on a permanent vacation.
Did you kill him?
Personally, me, no.
Did your party kill him?
No, that was me.
I mean, probably.
Okay, that's it. We're done. And then your handcuffs come undone, and he goes, "Get out."
Tell your brother I said bye.
He went home 3 hours ago. He's not here.
I'm taking Lyra by the shoulders and I'm guiding her out the door.
Yes,
I'm like, or about,
please.
I can't reach her shoulders. I'm shoving her the small of her back. Just like, please, I want to sleep. Let's go. And that.
At this point, you get all your weapons and you're escorted out of the building. You now stand on the street of the in front of the prison, and that is where we are going to end it today.
We think the theater's closed.
I act like I have a headache right now, but this was so much fun. I had such a great time with this. Y'all are so stupid, and I think it's hilarious.
Not all. No, I wanted to be honest from the start. I wanted to be honest from the get-go.
My entire
I was
notes, I've just
honest
deleted
the
them. They're
entire
gone.
Time.
As this was
I mean,
not.
it's not my fault George asked bad questions.
Yeah.
George asked the simplest of questions, I feel like, and y'all made it such a headache.
We were
I answered
honest, if not entirely forthcoming.
This seems extremely realistic.
I mean, Brock didn't even get any pancakes.
They don't have.
Honestly, this is
It's a
probably one of the
police
most-
station.
And
There
they
is no
kept saying I
pancakes!
lied when all I did was ask for a lawyer and ask them questions.
That's
He's
true.
a growing dwarf. I mean, it was.
It's like
awful.
this is a very true D&D campaign. The party just derails in an opposite direction.
Genuinely. At a certain point, I was like, what if I just have Poison walk in? Just like kill them all. Restart. New party.
I bet MM would flirt with him.
Yeah, you probably would, honestly.
Possibly
And that's when
Misty.
you would finally get a good roll.
Yeah.
Right?
We all had the worst rolls.
MM would be like, I seduce him. Natural 20. I'm like, God dang it.
But then that's when you could play Dawn because he admires her spirit to sway him, but sadly, no.
Yeah, that's when it's like, he rolled a 21. That's sucks to suck. This was good fun.
Oh,
I'm so
can
tired.
I go sleep now?
Yeah, go to bed. We want to all raid someone. Group raid?
Yeah, who's streaming?
Let's see. Who
I mean,
could we-
if we're
Crystal's
I
live.
see a few
Tro's
people.
live. I haven't raid Tro in like a year. Can we raid Tro?
I don't think I've raided him in a while as well, so I'm happy with.
yeah, we could reach
with
Shrew.
him.
All right, let's do it.
Oh, I haven't updated
Is
my
Shrew
raid
still
message
live?
yet.
Yeah,
have
Tro's
I?
still live.
Okay, then yeah, I'm fine with that.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't updated. Right. Where is he? Where's Shrew?
Chat, there's my raid message. Copy it.
I think I have a raid message too. There you go.
Right, guys, we shall see you all. And that's our math. I'll see you for Stardew tomorrow.
Stardew tomorrow, Last Life tomorrow. I have a double stream tomorrow. It's gonna be crazy.
We're gonna chat after and schedule the next session, right?
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
Everybody, have a good day. Be nice to
Alright.
Shro.
Bye.
Don't be rude.
Bye, all.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Yeah,
Get out of
don't be
here.
rude to Shro. We
Go
like
away.
him.
Get out. Why are you still here? Go away. Get out. Go. Bye.
Because I
Leave.
think they're waiting for the raid.
There we go. I know. That's my. That's how I leave. That's how I end my raid.
Oh, interesting.
I just realized that raid message is gonna. That raid sound's gonna play so many times.
All right, bye everybody. We're gonna raid the Shrofo Show. If I can find it. There it is.
Oh, they overlapped.